attitude, and also just, not listening or doing things that I ask. My reaction to those things was not always the best. So I wanted to get better at dealing with the attitude and the unruliness, if you want to say, for a 12-year-old. Snapping or raising my voice or just getting frustrated, arguing rather than, stepping back and maybe taking a breath and responding instead of reacting. I'm usually a pretty quiet person, and she gets used to that. And then when I get angry or upset, I get very loud, to the point where it scares her. So, I try not to do that. Specific example would be, her phone. It's a trigger for me. So anything that happens with her phone, or if she's, complaining about her time being up, those instances cause issues and can escalate to me getting loud. Because like I said, she is, the biggest part of my life, and there's always room for improvement in anything. So why not improve the biggest part of my life, which is, being a dad. I like to learn from others. I know that learning from people who have experience is great. Why not take the information, see what does work, and move forward with what does, and be a better dad for it. I definitely respond slower. I respond rather than react. I take a minute to take that breath and to think about my words before they come out, and not let my tone get to a point where it's scary or loud. Just having that ability to slow down and not react right away has been huge for me. Much better conversation, better relationship, better outcome. If I can slow down and get the same words or same point out, but in a better way, she's more responsive to that. So just taking the time to think it through before they come out, because you can't take back your words. I've learned that the hard way. So slowing down, processing it before you say it has been huge for not just my relationship with Sam, but my relationships in general. She's seen a change in me. One I can remember, it comes back to the phone. She had it for probably about 3 weeks, and we took a walk downtown, and we're down there for an hour and a half, 2 hours, just hanging out. And we got back home, and the dog had chewed up her phone. She'd left it out. She didn't take it with us, and she just was crying, saying, "I'm sorry, Dad." And my first thought was, man, this stinks. I got to buy a new phone. But then, I kind of let it process for a second. I said, you know what, Sam? I'm not mad about the phone. We can replace the phone. I'm actually really happy that for the last hour and a half, 2 hours, you didn't even realize you didn't have your phone. So, and she kind of like, well, yeah, I guess I didn't realize it. And so we're, downtown having a good time. No phone, didn't know about it. And get home, the phone's ruined. But we had a great time. And, we got a new phone. It's no big deal. It's just money. It's not a relationship. Get off the fence. Nobody's a perfect dad. Even if you're a good dad, you can always be a better dad. There's so many things that you can learn, and just different mindsets, strategies that you can pick up from, coaches or other dads that are beneficial. So there's really no reason to hold back. My kid's my biggest investment in my life. So why not invest everything I can into her?